So I'm going to look at this UV sphere. We're going to talk about what I think is arguably one of the strongest things that you can do inside this software, which is proportional editing. It's really powerful, and it starts to open up some cool stuff. So we're going to turn proportional editing on first, and I'm going to isolate this UV sphere and just kind of back up a little bit. Right now my origin is in the center. I'm going to go ahead and tab into it so that I can edit the whole thing. And let's look at face mode for now. So let's say that I want to take this top face and do some edits with it. I want to make it longer. So if I hit G and Z, it'll grab just that top face, but it doesn't think about any of these other faces. So what proportional editing does is it allows you to kind of ease the movement of what you have selected, and it changes the relationship of everything that's not selected as well. So it proportionally edits based on the proximity of what's selected. So let's go ahead and turn this on, and now I'm going to hit that G and Z this time, and we'll see some of the difference, right? That's a big difference between with it off, G, Z. So it's very mechanical, very like I just made a little spot here. So let's look at what's going on. There is this ability to project a smooth proportional edit all of these different things on here. We're going to stay with smooth for now. So I'm going to go ahead and hit G and Z one more time, and we see that there's this kind of circle here, and that circle is the area of influence. So if I scrolled up on this, I make my area of influence bigger, and I've just made like this perfect little egg, right? Well, it's low poly, but you get the idea. I hit Command Z on that. We're going to do that one more time, G and Z, and I'm just moving it straight up. This is not a great angle. Let's do it this way, G and Z. Now I'm going to scroll down, and we'll get pretty close to what we had before, right? So that I'm just using my scroll wheel to go up and down, and you can see how it's changing that. Let's do one more thing. I'm going to click away and just make sure it's, yeah. Okay, so O turns it on and on. I think it's, nope, no. I don't know what that does. Don't know what that does. There were some things that were happening that I'm not really sure. I want to say it's Shift+O, but so I'm going to go into a movement, and now I'm just going to tap Shift+O. Yeah, that's it. So pressing and holding Shift while I'm in the middle of something goes ahead and takes you through each of the other kinds of proportional editing fall-offs. So I'm not moving my mouse, I've moved my hands off that, I tap Shift and then press O, and I can see how each one of these things look. Dang. And I'm not sure which one I like the best. That's the linear one, but it's a way to kind of see how things are looking. So if I do random, we can do this again, GZ, and it'll kind of create this kind of weird random thing. So that's a really fun and powerful tool. I'm going to go ahead and have you do this as well on a UV sphere. The thing is, you do want more polygons than less. I'm going to undo this a couple times. So a cube wouldn't work as much as this because it's literally looking at each one of these faces for its proportional editing. So I'll do smooth one more time, G, Z, and then scroll up, scroll down, and while you're in the middle of it, Shift+O to change the different modes. Very, very powerful tool. Go ahead and give that a shot, and that's the last thing today. We'll stop the recording and go on to a little bit of office hours.